Hey cousins, welcome back to the channel. It's your girl Chrissy Pips. Today is 101 Wednesday. But first, we hit 200 subscribers today. So I am absolutely excited. Thank you so much to everybody that's supporting the channel. Thank you for everybody that's liking, commenting, and sharing on social media. I really appreciate you guys. And as always, don't be afraid to comment and let me know what type of content you're looking for. What questions you have and things like that, because I really want to continue to give out content that has value attached to it so that you guys get a benefit just as much as I do. Okay? But yeah, I'm so excited we hit 200 today. So congrats to us all, fam. I'm so happy. But yeah. So today is 101 Wednesday. And today we're going to go over dojis. There are just a few things that I want to bring you up to speed on about dojis, okay? Now, as always, if you're here, you're interested, so let's get into it. Okay, so what is a doji? Well, a doji occurs in the market when a candle has the same open and close. Okay, there's no body on a doji. So there are 5 different types of dojis that I want to show you today, and all of them will have the same open and close. Okay, they indicate indecision or a change in direction in the market. So let's start with this one. Now, this is called a doji star. This candle is an indication of indecision in the market. Buyers and sellers are in an equilibrium. It has both equal length upper and lower wicks. It looks kind of like a plus sign, right? Okay, so here is one on the chart. Okay, now this took forever to find. But yeah, this is what it would look like on the chart. They are actually hard to find on Forex pairs. You guys know how 𝐅𝐄𝐄 is bae for the channel, right? 𝐅𝐄𝐄 doesn't have any doji stars. I looked through the 4-hour time frame and the daily time frame. Didn't have any. So we moved over to crypto because it has a lot. But yeah. So I wanted to show y'all what one looks like. This is what it looks like. Okay. Now this is called a Longlegged Doji. This candle is also an indication of indecision in the market and also has equal length upper and lower wicks, but they are longer than the wicks on a doji star. It looks kind of like a cross. So let me show you some of those. So here is a really good example of one right here. Now let's move on. Let's do this one, because this one you don't actually see it a lot in Forex, but when you do, it's surprising and you kind of need to know what it is, right? So this is called a 4-price doji. This candle reflects the highest level of indecision between buyers and sellers. It's a candlestick where the open, high, low, and close are all the same. It looks kind of like a dash or a minus sign. Okay, so to show you guys this one, I had to head back over to crypto too. But here are 3 of them in a row. That's what they look like. They look just, they're dashes. If you click at the top up here and click on show symbol, yours will be checked, so you'll be able to see what it is. Uncheck it. Now, pro tip, okay? Please don't make the mistake of thinking that because a doji appears in the market that it's about to turn around and change direction. In our trading plan, we look for other signs in addition to doji candles that will confirm our hypothesis. Okay? So dojis are not the be-all end-all of market movement or signals in the market. We use a combination of different things layered on top of each other to make the best confirmation sandwich on the charts. Okay? Can y'all tell I'm hungry? Now, this is called a Dragonfly Doji. It has a long lower wick and no upper wick. This candle is an indication of a potential change in direction in the market. It indicates that buyers have rejected lower prices. It shows some buyer strength, and it looks kind of like a T. So let's go over to the chart, and I'll find a couple of those for you too. Found it. Okay, so here's one right here. This little guy right here. And like I said, this has a long lower wick with no upper wick at all. There's nothing on the top, right? And it's just showing that buyers are like, so listen, we don't want price to go lower, so we're gonna keep it from doing that. And then they pull price back up, and the open, high, low, close, you have a long low, but it ends up closing where it opened. Okay, now this is called a Gravestone Doji. It has a long upper wick and no lower wick. It's the opposite of a Dragonfly Doji. Now, this candle is also an indication of a potential change in direction in the market, and it indicates that sellers have rejected a higher price. So it's the exact opposite of the Dragonfly. It shows seller strength, and it looks kind of like an upside down T. So let's go over to the charts and find some of those. Okay, so back to our good friend Tezos. It apparently has a lot of doji. Here is what it looks like right here. It's a T upside down. There is absolutely, let's even zoom in, positively no wick on the bottom of this candle. Not a single solitary thing there. Okay, now pro tip, okay, if you see that the candle has a very small body, it's still a doji, okay? Remember, you want to read the candle based on the information that it's providing to you, understanding the meaning behind what the candle is showing you, and remembering that variations can occur is a good idea. Like, it's a good thing to remember those. There are variations of every candle, okay? So don't be so rigid, okay? And I'll actually show you, because right here where we are, let's go through here. Let's zoom out though. There are lots and lots and lots. This. Now this one here has a very small body, okay? And we would still consider this to be a doji. This one is the cross that looks like it's a little upside down. It's still a doji, okay? See these? They're dojis. See this? Open high is a little bit bigger than this one. You can tell the difference visually. Still a doji. This one, still a doji. And then like hammers and the inverted hammers are variations of dojis, okay? So don't be so rigid that you're just looking for it to be like two little lines that intersect, and that's the only thing that makes a doji. Please don't do that. And then on a side note, okay, on a side note, I don't think that it's fair to say that each of these dojis will appear in a particular area of the market, like on a consistent basis. Like, dragonflies will not always be at the bottom of a downtrend every single time the market turns around, blah, 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 right? So remember, our trading plan is a few things put together to give us enough confluence to be confident in our analysis, okay? So if you think that the market is going to turn around, remember in the last video we talked about engulfing candles as well, and we see more engulfing candles at the tops and bottoms in the Forex market than we did dojis on that video, right? So just keep that in mind as well. Okay, so that's going to wrap up today's video, but let me know in the comments below if that helped you out. And as always, don't forget to like if you enjoy the content in this video, subscribe and turn on the notification bell so that you don't miss out on what's next. Comment and share on social media if you think others can get some value from this info too. But as always, I hope you guys are having an awesome and productive day, and I'll see you in the next video.